Y bueno, vamos a empezar el Nintendo Direct en estos momentos. DLC de Splatoon, eso se veía venir. Va a haber nuevas cosas del Salmon Run, al parecer. Una nueva waifu para ¿no? Un nuevo pase de expansión, está bastante cool. La cara del orden.
皆さんこんにちは。任天堂ダイレクトの案内役を務めます高橋です。最初にご覧いただいたのはスプラトゥーン3のエキスパンションパス第2弾サイドオーダーの映像です。本作は秩序の塔を舞台にプレイヤーの能力を強化しながら攻略していく内容で繰り返し何度も遊べる一人用のゲームモードとして開発を進めています。配信時期は2024年の春以降を予定していますのでもうしばらくお待ちください。それではヘッドラインをご覧ください。
The toys are back in town.
Los minis vuelven, no.
Donkey Kong, Mario. The rivalry that heated up on Game Boy Advance reignites on Nintendo Switch. With his eyes on the prize, Donkey Kong has stolen all the mini Mario toys from the factory. And it's up to Mario to track him down.
Como que ya todos los de Nintendo tienen esta estética de Mario, ¿no?
In each stage, contraptions and other challenges await. Observation and action are vital to your success. Mario needs to reach the key, but he can't quite cross the gap. That monkey's tail looks a little suspicious, though, doesn't it? If Mario does this, now he can get across and safely grab the key. Platform too high? Reach it with a handstand jump or a backflip, like that. Observe and act to collect mini Marios, clear stages, and face Donkey Kong head on. In this updated version of the game, you can play with a friend in local co-op. However you choose to puzzle your way through, it's up to you to recover the toys. Mario vs. Donkey Kong launches on Nintendo Switch February 16th. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop shortly after this presentation.
Nice, empezamos fuerte.
Save the prince and the world.
Prince of Persia se veía venir.
Guide Sargon as he sets off to save the Prince of Persia and restore the world's balance. Tapping into the roots of the Prince of Persia series, this game features 2D, side-scrolling action-adventure gameplay. Dash through breathtaking environments in a mythological, Persian-inspired world. But don't linger too long if you hope to
Queremos
survive.
Metroid Prime 4,
Harness
queremos
sword
Switch
and
2
bow
y
techniques,
queremos F0.
as well as
F0 es
time
lo que yo estoy
powers
esperando el
to
día de hoy,
best these hostile
sinceramente.
lands. As your journey progresses,
Pero esperemos
Sargon
que
will
sí,
grow
esperemos
stronger
que-
and learn new abilities
Este
that
juego de
expand
Prince
his
of Persia se ve
arsenal.
bueno, me gusta que
Equip
regresen
amulets
a
to
las
further
bases.
boost your abilities, among other perks. The number of amulets you can equip is limited though, so choose wisely. Use everything at your disposal to navigate this harsh world and defeat the mythical beasts that stand in your way.
como
Get
una
ready to
montaña,
save
¿no?
the
Bastante-
prince and discover the mysteries of Mount Calf. When
Bastante
Prince of
vistoso.
Persia: The Lost Crown launches on Nintendo Switch January 18th. You can receive the in-game Warrior Within outfit by pre-ordering the game from Nintendo eShop.
Vamos bien. so
These
far.
games will help you chase your passions. Rev up for true arcade racing in Horizon Chase 2. Speed through stunning environments, each with its own dynamic art style, while overtaking your rivals on the road. Play the main campaign
A
to
ver, ahí me
unlock
escuchan mejor.
vehicles, courses, and more. You can also upgrade your vehicle and style it to fit your high-octane needs. Itching for more racing action?
A ver, ahí ya le bajé más al
Put the pedal to the metal.
al video.
Or online. Go full throttle in Horizon Chase 2, launching on Nintendo Switch shortly after this presentation.
Ok, eso no se ve mal.
Warm up for musical mayhem in this rhythm-based adventure. Time your button presses with the music to solve puzzles and battle bosses. Over 30 thrilling tracks await, including music from iconic Konami games. Up to 4 friends can battle it out.
Ah, es que creo que tenía el otro micrófono. Ya. Ahí está. O sea, un Guitar Hero para noobs.
Nintendo Switch November 14th. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop shortly after this presentation.
Ese no me llama. Güey, no.
Anya Forger has a new assignment from school, creating a photo diary. On weekdays, you'll head to class, then enjoy family time in the evenings. On days off, you can visit all sorts of exciting places, like the
A
beach
ver.
or an art museum, in search of subjects to photograph.
Listo, ahí está
How will you
un
spend your
medio.
time with friends and family? And what kind of photo diary will you help Anya make? Spy Anya, Operation Memories, launches on Nintendo
A ver ahí,
Switch
¿qué tal?
next year. Mario's first RPG adventure returns.
Ah, este va a ser una
Super
compra,
Mario
pero
RPG
súper,
is back with
súper,
updated graphics.
súper requerida.
Let's go over some new and returning gameplay features. Time your button presses with action commands to increase damage dealt or decrease damage received. When you time your attacks perfectly, you can now damage all enemies at once. Every successful action command will fill this gauge. When it's full, you can unleash the 3-character
Listo, ya
triple
le subí
move.
al video.
Depending on your current party, the move will change,
Va.
so
Me
experiment with
parece,
different combos.
gracias. Ah, es de mis juegos favoritos el RPG.
During your adventure, you'll encounter bosses with colorful personalities. After clearing the game, you can fight some of them again. But these powered-up bosses aren't gonna be easy. Set off for adventure with Mario and Friends when Super Mario RPG launches on Nintendo Switch November 17th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Hey. Look alive. We're almost there.
The Nintendo DS game Another Code
Uy,
Two
Another
Memories
Code.
returns on
¿El de
Nintendo
Wii
Switch.
o el de 10?
One day,
10.
a young girl named Ashley receives a letter from the father she thought had passed away. Seeking answers, she sets off for the solitary Blood Edward Island in search
Yo
of
creo que
him.
juntarían los dos, Black and White y
Once
Black and
there,
White 2.
Ashley
en un
encounters
solo
puzzles
remake.
and obstacles that hinder her investigation.
Esos puzzles eran muy buenos.
Can you see me?
She also meets a mysterious boy. What truths await Ashley in this place?
And no matter how hard I try, I can't remember Dad's face. Who are you?
Another Code R, Journey into Lost Memories, the sequel to the original game,
Los
is
dos
also
juegos.
included.
So this is like Juliet, huh?
Play both games to experience the full story. Unravel both adventures, fully enhanced for Nintendo Switch, when Another Code Recollection launches January 19th. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop shortly after this presentation.
任天堂 DS と Wii で発売した2つのアナザーコードがグラフィックはもちろん
Eso, o
全てを
que
一
hicieron lo que
新し
hicieron
て
con
アナザー
Let's
コー
Go
ドリコレク
Pikachu,
ションとし
que
て
es el
任天
mismo
堂
mapa
スイッチ
pero
に
con
登場し
otra
ます
historia.
発
También
売ま
estaría
で
chido.
もうしばらくお待ちくださ
Que
い
tuviera cosas del 1 y del 2.
続いてはこちらをご覧ください
Princess Peach Showtime.
One day, a loyal toad presented a flyer advertising a show at the Sparkle Theater. Princess Peach and some toads went to go see it, but then the Wicked Grape and the Sour Bunch suddenly made their grand entrance and took center stage.
La mala uva.
Now, it's up to Peach and the theater's guardian Stella to save the play and the day. This perfect performance has become a terrible tragedy. Luckily, Peach can use the power of Stella's ribbon to face off against the Sour Bunch.
No sé
The
si me
ribbon
convence
alone
Princess Peach,
won't
eh.
always cut it, though. So let's do this. Whoa! Peach transformed into Sword Fighter Peach. By transforming, she can use fantastic show-stopping abilities. Fend off the Sour Bunch with sensational swordplay. Can Peach save this performance and its performers? There are more stolen shows to save. Valuable artifacts from this museum have gone missing. Become Detective Peach, investigate clues, and track down who done it.
El Balan Wonderland. Qué mal juego, eh.
Desserts have been snatched from this sweets festival. Turn into Patissiere Peach
O sea, no
and
se ve
save
mal.
it from a sugar crash.
Pero no lo compraría full
The
price.
Sour
la
Bunch got
verdad.
their hands on this martial arts school. Become Kung Fu Peach and take it back from these foul fiends. Many other transformations are just behind the curtain. The stage is set. Our leading lady is ready for the spotlight.
O sea, es como Princess Peach Kirby.
Princess Peach Showtime makes its debut on Nintendo Switch March 22nd. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop shortly after this presentation.
Por favor,
ご
F0.
覧いただいたのは変身によって遊びも変化するプリンセスピーチショータイムです映像で紹介した変身以外にもまだあるようなのでお楽しみに引き続きヘッドラインをご覧ください
A new saga begins. A multi-layered RPG full of rich stories awaits in Saga Emerald Beyond. There are 6 heroes to choose from. A young man who fights with sentient puppets. A witch disguised as a schoolgirl to mask her identity. A crime-fighting duo chasing down a mysterious organization.
No mames, una
A
talibana
songstress
con una
mech who
metralleta.
lost
Ya
her
me
voice and
compraste
body.
madre.
And a king of darkness who was recently reawakened. Select a hero, then follow their journey through 17 interconnected worlds as they strive to achieve their goals. How the story unfolds is in your hands. The choices you make can unlock different paths, more than ever
Y los
before
sagas
seen
son
in the
muy
Saga
buenos.
franchise. Fight in timeline battles, turn-based combat in which turn order is crucial to victory. Use special techniques to control the order of actions, or activate team combos to swing the tide of battle in your favor. Saga Emerald Beyond launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
Ya tengo algo que comprar el siguiente año.
The Legendary Raider returns. The first 3 Tomb Raider games, all with upgraded visuals, are venturing onto Nintendo Switch in one daring collection. As the fearless archaeologist, Lara Croft, you'll travel the world and face off against deadly foes and even deadlier legends.
No sé si me gustó el HD.
Backflip, and swan dive through perilous quests spanning different countries and mythologies. Along the way, you'll solve puzzles to uncover treasures of the ancient world and unravel mysteries lost to the ravages of time. This faithfully remastered trilogy comes with all of the expansions and secret levels for each game. You can also toggle between the original polygon look and the upgraded visuals at any time. Tomb Raider 1 through 3, remastered starring Lara Croft, launches on Nintendo Switch February 14th. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop shortly after this presentation. This detective's got a
Los
second
controles
bolt
van a
of
estar
brilliance.
horribles. Si os hacemos es clavado de cara, los controles van a estar horribles.
Every great detective starts their day early.
This is Rhyme City, a place where humans and Pokemon coexist. The detective duo of Pikachu and his partner Tim investigate various cases while searching for Harry, Tim's missing father.
Detective Pikachu me gustó el
Tim
primero.
interviews
Y yo
people,
creo que este sí le
Pikachu
daría el
interviews
chance.
Pokemon, and they find the truth together. They'll also rely on
Se
other
sienten mucho como
Pokemon to
los
broaden the
Phoenix
scope
Wright.
of their
Entonces yo creo
investigations.
que sí.
Follow Sense with Growlithe. Smash Rocks with Darmanitan. And peer through walls with Luxray. Can Tim and Pikachu solve all the mysteries and find Harry?
¿Qué
Find
es el
out
trama de
when
la
Detective
película de
Pikachu
Detective
returns. Launches on Nintendo Switch October 6th. Pre-orders are available now on
Según es una
Nintendo
secuela,
eShop.
pero la trama se escucha como la película.
This game's a real toot.
El trombón champion.
Raise your brass for the quirky rhythm game, Trombone Champ. Play the notes in time with the music as best you can. But how you play that horn is up to you. You can use gyro controls to adjust the pitch up and down. Or the IR motion camera on the right Joy-Con controller. The controls are pretty unique, and mastering every control scheme won't be a walk in the park. Honk your way through nearly 50 songs spanning various genres, from classical to electronica and everything in between. Plus, up to 4 musicians can band together in local multiplayer. Trombone Champ
Ese en
slides
la
onto
PC le
Nintendo
puedes meter
Switch
muchos mods
shortly
de otras
after this
canciones.
presentation.
Entonces,
Battle your way to victory in these Nintendo Switch games. 10 teams of 3 will duke it out for survival in this online battle royale brawler. Knock your opponent's health down to 0 and deliver a finishing blow, or shove them off the collapsing terrain to win. Choose from 15 heroes, each inspired by a different mythology. Work with your allies to be the last team standing. Battle Crush is free to play and launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch next spring. A closed beta
Eso es
test
chido.
will be available this October.
pero se ve
Lead
como
your
juego
mercenaries
gratis,
to
¿no?
fame and fortune in this open-world tactical RPG. Take up various contracts, from protecting townsfolk from thieves to vanquishing the land's most notorious figures.
sí, güey, Music fue
Before
una
battle,
porquería.
equip your mercenaries with the best gear and skills to claim victory and live to see another day. Up to 4 players online can jointly command a troop, and journey together across this vast world. War Tales launches as a timed console exclusive on Nintendo Switch shortly after this presentation.
Eh,
Run and gun
Wait,
in this
no.
reimagining of the beloved NES classic, Contra. Blast through explosive stages with a devastating arsenal of weapons to crush the Red Falcon forces.
Güey, se ve
Spring into
hermoso.
action with easy pick-up and play controls and a variety of difficulty options. This reimagining from Konami and Way Forward features new weapons, enemies, powerful
Todavía no
super
llegan los
attacks,
simulators. Esperemos que
and
haya
a
como 6.
four-player co-op mode. Contra Operation Galuga storms onto Nintendo Switch
Güey,
early
contra
next
mi
year.
maman.
Liberate your kingdom. Reclaim your destiny.
'Tis a grievous tale which speaks of Fefrith, one of stolen destiny, stolen minds, and stolen nations. Yet as the world stands
La
consumed
rola suena como
by
de
immense
harto mélico,
evil,
¿no?
a fallen prince shall rise again, ring of legend lighting his path.
That is the Ring of the Unicorn, ancestral treasure of Cornia's royal lineage. Legend speaks of your ancestors wielding it to purify evil.
Yet the answer is clear as day now. The path before us is laid bare, and all that remains now is to walk it. Walk it I will, Mother.
Freely traverse an expansive world. Gather new allies, forge your bonds, and lead the liberation
Me
to
contra,
glorious
recontra
victory.
mamá.
Cultivate a
Esto se ve
grand
bueno,
army with over
lo
60
suficientemente
unique
nerdo para que lo
characters,
compre.
from humans and elves to massive beasts and heavenly angels.
Today marks our first foray into the mists of despair which hang heavy over our home. It may take days, months, or even years, but I shall see the duties of my bloodline fulfilled.
Atlas
No, ya.
and Vanillaware present the rebirth of tactical fantasy RPGs. Unicorn Overlord. Available March 8th, 2024.
Compra segura, ¿eh? ¿Es el Luigi's? Sí.
Luigi's Mansion 2 HD.
El 2 no lo jugué.
Welcome to Evershade Valley, a place that's
Pero no sé qué
screaming
tan
and
bueno sea.
teeming with the supernatural. Luigi, our faint of heart hero, was sent here to check it out. Time for some mansion mayhem. No spooky adventure is complete without this vacuum-like device, the Poltergust. Use it to light up dark areas
Pero el 2 creo que era el de
Vacuum
10,
up
¿no?
objects.
3DS.
and interact
Pero
with
ese
the
no lo jugué.
environment. It's a handy tool for your paranormal escapades. Plus, when you spot a ghost, pop! You can stun them with the strobe bulb, then vacuum them up.
Ok.
You can even grab multiple ghosts at once. In this game, you'll find ghosts haunting, a former plant research lab,
O sea, ya
a
tiene.
broken
pues,
down
si
clock
estamos hablando de
factory that's full
Compucom,
of sand, a mine covered in ice and
8
snow,
años.
and even more places. These troublemakers will use every trick in the book to block your path.
Ah, un perrito. Está chido.
Can Luigi summon his courage and save the day? Looking for other ghost hunters? Up to 4 players online can do some exorcise across different multiplayer modes. Luigi's Mansion 2 HD creeps onto Nintendo Switch next summer.
Chance sí le daré la oportunidad.
いかがでしたか？ここで皆さんに2つのお知らせがあります。
F0、
1
F0。
つ目ですが、こちらの映像をご覧ください。
No vayan a sacar lavo de madera, por favor.
大きなハテナブロックが見えてきましたが、実はこのハテナブロック、現在京都府宇治市に建設中の任天堂資料館の屋上に描かれているものなんです。この資料館の正式名称は任天堂ミュージアムに決まりました。任天堂ミュージアムはその名の通り、今までに発売されたさまざまな任天堂製品を展示する施設になりますが、現在2023年度の完成を目指して建設を進めています。オープンの時期など詳細については改めてお知らせしますので、もうしばらくお待ちくださ
Ay,
い。
es que te lo pongo así, llevo casi
2つ目
20
は
años esperando
ア
un
ミーボに
FF0.
関するお知らせです。
El último fue de GameCube.
ゼルダとガノンドルフの発売日が11月3日に決定しました。そしてゼノブレイド3のノアとニオは2体1組のセットで2024年1月19日に発売します。
Dudo que saquen el Switch 2, pero
Saran.
creo que van a sacar el
Aratana
nombre
Amiibo
de la
として
Switch 2.
大乱闘スマッシュブラザーズスペシャルから空の発売が決定しました。これによってスマブラスペシャルの全ファイターがアミーボに勢ぞろいします。発売は2024年を予定していますのでお楽しみに。以上お知らせでした。続いてはこちらの映像をご覧ください。
Hazle cloc. Ay, ahí está, güey. Sí, por favor, güey.
The first F-Zero game returns as a
No
99-player
mames.
battle royale. F-Zero 99. Race on classic F-Zero courses with machines from the original Super NES game. Tear through courses in high-speed races, but be careful. Your power meter will decrease if you crash into pilots or guardrails. If it hits 0, you're out. You'll need to avoid collisions and conserve your power meter to stay in the race. Feeling risky? Spend some of your power meter for a temporary speed boost.
No
You
mames,
can also
necesito que esta
collect
madre
super
salga ya,
sparks,
güey.
which appear when machines collide, to boost up to a special path called the Skyway. It's your best chance at bypassing your rivals and jumping into a higher position. Complete goals while you're racing to unlock cosmetic options for your machine.
Van a descontinuar el Pac-Man 99,
99
así que sí me
players,
preocupa.
one winner. It's time to race your way to first place.
Denle un año de
Because
servicio a esta
F-Zero
madre y ya con eso.
99 will be available exclusively for active Nintendo Switch online members shortly after this
No
presentation.
mames, hoy, güey, hoy.
30年以上の時を経て F0 がバトルロイヤルになって蘇ります。任天堂スイッチオンラインに加入していると購入できるこのスーパーファミコンのコントローラーにももちろん対応しています。ぜひ1位を目指して挑戦してみてください。
Güey, todos los días,
それで
todos
は
los días voy a
ヘッ
estar
ドライ
ahí.
ンをご覧ください。
One little hero, one humongous problem.
League of Legends.
Welcome to Vandal City, a whimsical land inhabited by small
Ahí
fuzzy
está tu
beings called
simulador de
Yordles.
granja.
After a party gets a little too wild, the portals holding the land together collapse and throw everything into chaos. It's up to you and your knitting magic to stitch Vandal City back together. Journey across the land to gather materials and craft items and meals for the locals. As you continue gathering and crafting, you can
¿Querías
weave
granjita?
together
Ahí
new
hay
upgrades
granjita,
by
papá.
unlocking more branches of the skill tree.
Con League of Legends y
Enchant your
Yordles.
experience even further by embarking on quests and hosting festivals for the community. Can you save Vandal City? And what mysteries will you discover during your
Ay,
magical
Corky.
adventure? Vandal Tale, a League of Legends story, launches on Nintendo Switch next year. Wait, did you hear that? Join best friends,
son dos
Nunu
Nunu.
and Willem, on a journey across the
sí
frozen
lo estoy
wilds
esperando.
of the Freljord. Jump, climb, and sled your way through a beautiful
Se ve
yet
bien
treacherous
hermoso ese
land.
juego.
where every step taken and each puzzle solved will bring you closer to the truth about these friends and their past. Song of Nunu, a League of Legends story, launches first on Nintendo Switch November 1st. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop shortly after this presentation.
Si no hay Farming Simulator, se explota Nintendo.
Let's move into Formation.
¡Un viaje con estos patanes! ¡Por fin!
Bienvenidos, viajeros.
This
WarioWare?
tropical resort contains tons of microgames that'll get your body moving. In each microgame, you'll get into a specific pose called a form. Copy the form shown, then perform the correct action as quick as you can.
Güey.
The microgames will come one after another, so look alive. Plus, up to 4 players can battle it out in party mode. Reach the goal without getting caught by Medusa.
Freeze!
Or settle the score in an arena to be the last one posing. With over 200 lightning-fast microgames and multiplayer
son
modes
juegos como de
aplenty,
3-4
everyone's in
segundos,
for a
¿no?
wacky time. WarioWare Move It launches on Nintendo Switch November 3rd.
Ah,
Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
está chido, está chido.
A heroic tale will soon unfold. Lead an army of over 100 heroes into battle and put an end to an empire's invasion.
Ah, otro de
Meet
Yuden.
Noah, a
Ok,
humble
ok.
villager. Sane, an officer from the Empire. And Marissa, a forest guardian. These 3 band together to fight for a common
Esta es como
goal.
una saga que se está formando, la verdad.
On their journey,
muy,
they'll
muy
meet a
bien.
variety of heroes who can join their
No
cause.
mames, gente tiburón.
This is your home base, known as the headquarters. As allies join you, additional facilities will become available. You'll be able to tend crops, open shops, and more. Each hero you encounter has their own backstory and motivation. They may not always get along at first, but these conflicts may strengthen the bonds between your heroes.
Ah, se ve bien mamón,
Trust, betrayal, justice, and truth. A heroic tale will begin when Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes launches on Nintendo Switch, April 23rd.
Muy bien.
Participate in some pixel-perfect play. Next stop, Octopia. Travel to a charming parallel world in this paid DLC for Eastward. Help Sam and John turn
Ahí
the
está,
pages
otro
of a
de
new
granjita,
chapter
papá.
as they adjust to country life in a mountainside village. Tend to livestock. Whip up culinary delights
dije,
for your
mínimo
neighbors.
dos y va a haber.
And restore buildings to help the village thrive. And if you're new to Eastward, don't worry. You can access the DLC even if you haven't played the main story. Eastward Octopia ventures onto Nintendo Switch this winter. Get back into the groove.
War Group.
In this sequel to
No
War
mames.
Groove, charge across 3 tactical campaigns with valiant factions, including a new mousefolk faction, the Fari.
Güey,
Plus,
War
you
Group,
can now
qué chingón.
supercharge your commander's groove to unleash devastating attacks. Lead a roguelike offensive in conquest mode. Battle friends locally or online. Or create and share your own cutscenes and campaigns. War Groove 2 marches onto Nintendo Switch as a console exclusive
10 de 10.
October 5th. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop shortly after this presentation.
Dave the Diver, güey. No, mames.
Dive and catch fish by day. Then serve them as sushi by night in the aquatic adventure, Dave the Diver. Use the fish you've caught to concoct recipes and create the day's menu. Then tend to the clamoring customers at your sushi restaurant. Explore an ever-changing underwater world to find the best ingredients and strive to exceed culinary expectations. Dave the Diver launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch October 26th. Pre-orders and a free demo swim onto Nintendo eShop shortly after this presentation. The final wave is racing in. Here's a sneak peek at Wave 6, the final wave of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC. From Mario Kart Wii, Daisy Circuit. More returning characters are also being added in Wave 6. From Mario Kart Double Dash, Diddy Kong. From Mario Kart Wii, Funky Kong. And from Mario Kart Tour, Pauline.
Ya, por fin, Pauline.
And also, Peachette. Wave 6 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass drives onto Nintendo Switch this winter. This DLC can be purchased on its own, while active Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members can also enjoy it at no additional cost. Plus, a physical version of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC, bundled with some extra goodies, is racing into stores October 6th.
Ay, quiero los pines.
Something new is among us.
Un juego muerto. Nuevo mapa para Among Us. The fungal.
This new map for Among Us is free and launches this October.
いかがでしたか？ここまで任天堂ダイレクトをご視聴いただきありがとうございます。さまざまなタイトルをご紹介してきましたが、9月以降に任天堂から発売するタイトルをまとめたダイジェスト映像をご用意しましたのでご覧ください。
Okay. Ya F0 me tiene. Y no han dicho nada de Metroid Prime 4, ni del 2, si es que le van a sacar, o el 3. Güey, que hubieran sacado Bowser en el Mario Kart. Yo creo que en el siguiente Mario Kart sí la sacan, haciéndole caso a los fans.
これから発売するタイトルをお楽しみに。次が最後の映像となります。ご覧ください。
Otro Paper Mario. No jugué el Origami King, le tengo muchas ganas. Ay, perdón. ¿A qué? Ah, con que anda de facilota la gomba, Pues a ver qué tal está.
ゲームキューブで発売したペーパーマリオ RPG がグラフィックを新たに登場しま
Okay,
す
use the GameCube.
当時遊ばれた方はもちろんまだプレイしていない方もマリオたちとペラペラな世界を冒険してみてはいかがでしょうか。今回の任天堂ダイレクトは以上となります。ご視聴ありがとうございました。
Pues, siento que quedó de ver, ¿no? O sea, faltó Metroid, faltó un F0 nuevo. No sé, siento que sí faltó un poco y pues, o sea, sacaron cosas buenas al final, no sé, siento que me siento un poquito estafado. Silksong ya es un mito y con los nuevos problemas que tiene Unity, yo siento que incluso lo van a retrasar un poco más, ¿eh? Ajá, o sea, su cosa pesada fue pues, el Paper Mario. Sacaron como muchas cosas, pero nada que te diga, no mames. Sí, siento que ahí flaquearon un poco, la verdad, ¿eh? No sé, no me sentí tan a gusto ahora con el Nintendo Direct. Pero bueno, pues va a ser cuestión de esperar y ver si normalmente hay otro Nintendo Direct en diciembre. Puede que ese ya anuncien el Switch 2, Metroid, algo, otro Zelda, no sé. No, vamos, de los first party de Nintendo no hubo nada. Sí, exacto, ¿no? Ningún blockbuster, un vende consolas, un juego que digas así pesadísimo, que estuvo muy chido, la verdad, pues no. Y qué lástima, porque Nintendo tiene de dónde sacar, eso es lo que me molesta un poco. Yo creo que por ahí de las 12 es cuando van a meter el F0, que es la hora en la que se reinicia la tienda de Switch. Güey, un Golden Sun, un Eternal Darkness hubiera estado muy chido. Un periférico nuevo para esto. No sé, algunos juegos de GameCube en Switch Online. Repito, me quedaron a deber bien cabrón. O sea, me mamó el F0. El F0 lo vengo esperando algo de F0. Pero pues creo que no. Nada que sea así como wow. Y sí, todavía no lo ponen. Pero bueno. Sí, porque así como en recapitulado, pues no hubo nada.
Among other perks.
Nada fuerte. March of the Minis. Chance.
Observe and act to collect mini Marios.
Pues no. Pero bueno, estuvo
The
decente.
wicked grape and the
No bueno,
sour
pero sí
bunch
decente.
suddenly made their grand entrance.